Now this concept right here is for my people that's trying to break generational curses. The boy moms, the ones that's growing up to be single parents, and etc. Understand that when you are dealing with narcissistic parents, they love to seek off of you not having no boundaries. They love to feed off of your validation to look like a good parent for certain things that they're not happy about. Check it out.
Parents who love to accuse their children of being ungrateful usually aren't reacting to something the child did wrong. They're upset because the child isn't repaying their upbringing in the way they expected. They'll pull out the calculator with their kids. Do you know how much I sacrificed for you back then? You make so much money now. What's wrong with giving me some? I worked my ass off raising you, and you can't even be bothered to call. But here's the thing. This kind of accounting is essentially transactional thinking when it comes to demanding emotional returns. Often, it's not that these parents can't afford to give, it's that they have limited capacity and fragile psyches. They need their children's success and payback to validate that their sacrifices meant something. So when their child doesn't become the ATM machine they fantasized about, when they realize they can't rely on their kid for this lifetime, they immediately flip out and have emotional meltdowns. What they're thinking isn't, my child is trying hard too. It's, I suffered, so you should suffer too. It's not, I hope you have it better than I did. It's, I had to tough it out, so why should you get it easy? As a result, kids grow up feeling like they're living under someone else's roof their whole lives. They tiptoe around trying to please, obey, and accommodate, but they never truly get to relax. When they grow up, they become avoidant, cold, and reluctant to come home. It's not that they're unfilial, it's that they've been disappointed too many times, too deeply. Psychology has a term for this: disappointment-based emotional detachment. On the surface, they still maintain contact with their parents, but emotionally, they've already disconnected. Have you ever had moments like this? You can't fight with your family, but you can't get close either. When you're hurt out in the world, home isn't the first place that comes to mind. Sometimes just hearing your parents' voices triggers an inexplicable irritation. Many people blame themselves. Am I too cold-hearted? But this is actually a trauma response. Because as a child, you already learned that expressing emotions only gets them shut down, that reaching out for comfort only gets you mocked, that staying quiet means you're throwing a tantrum, but speaking up means you're talking back. Over time, you just stop trying. It's not that you don't have emotions, it's that you decided long ago. They just can't hear me anyway. This pattern of being ignored and misunderstood gets projected into your adult intimate relationships too. You might find yourself thinking, people say they love me, but I don't dare believe it. The moment someone acts a little cold, I start wondering what I did wrong. Even when I'm surrounded by people, I often feel alone. So you become anxious about losing what you have, constantly seeking confirmation of their love. Do you still love me? Are you starting to not care about me anymore? Do you remember what I like? You want to be loved, but you don't believe love is real. This isn't because you're too sensitive or too needy. It's because as a child, you genuinely never experienced what it feels like to be steadily, unconditionally loved. But please remember this. Lacking love as a child doesn't mean you'll never deserve love. We will eventually meet that person who won't make you walk on eggshells anymore. Someone who's willing to catch your emotions and embrace your anxieties. And in that process, you'll slowly become someone who can love yourself too. Love isn't payback, it's nourishment. You don't need to be anyone's return on investment. You're simply a child who deserves to be loved, even though you're all grown up now.